Now, sports coverage in the Panhandle spirit with Lee Baker.
Hello, everyone. More big hockey games coming up in the city in the next couple of nights. First place Amarillo Bulls continue to lead the NHL in all categories. It's not easy to do, and it takes players who've had success in the past. Bulls have that.
Yeah, you know, I was actually thinking about that this morning, about being on winning teams. And not last year, but the year before, I played with Bell-Tire Midget Majors, and we won the state championship, and we lost in the quarterfinals in the national championship. And that was the only team that I could really relate to this one, where everybody always wanted to win, and we went out in every game knowing that we should win. And
actually, yeah, my last junior team I was on, we won the league championship, and we actually ended up with 105 points, which is about where we could shoot for this season if we win most of our rest of our game.
All right, Topeka's in town tomorrow and Saturday. The puck drops, as always, 7 o'clock at Cal Farley Coliseum. All right, let's talk some wrestling. Undefeated grappler Shelby Morrison signed a letter of intent with Oklahoma City University. Currently, OCU has the top women's program in the country. Morrison hopes to add to that success. She and the school have known about each other for a while.
I'm extremely excited. I've wanted to go to Oklahoma City since the program started, so I'm very honored and ready to start off for them and hopefully keep their undefeated dual record alive. So
we've been around her, probably the last 6-7 years, just on different tournaments that we've been to, and she's always, since she's little, come up and say, hey, can you help coach me? Or, ask Coach Randall too. So we've kind of been able to watch her grow up and watch her wrestle. She's just an aggressive wrestler, which is our style of wrestling.
Shelby is a 3-time All-American, 3-time state champion. She'll go for a 4th straight UIL title next month. Congratulations and good luck. Let's go to some high school hoops. Been talking with the city coaches throughout the weekend tonight. It's Amarillo High's turn. The AHS boys set to open district play. The Lady Sandys lost their 2-5A opener at Monterey. Still, both coaches feeling good about their squads.
Yeah, I mean, we're 19-5. We've beat some really good schools. We've kind of struggled here a little bit late. Part of it's we need to get healthy. I mean, we've got a couple injuries right now that are kind of affect us a little bit. But, yeah, I'm very pleased.
We were pleased with our non-district season, start 16-3. More importantly, we got better each game. So, we've been pleased with how we've been playing. Obviously, that really doesn't mean anything right now because it all starts over. And
all right, you got to love this. Amarillo High will host rival Tascosa tomorrow, and if you don't know it, it's Friday the 13th. Also, AHS will honor some former Lady Sandy players with a reception at the Activity Center 5:30. Players will then be recognized on court during halftime of the boys' game. Some other items: the Caprock girls soccer team picked up a 7-0 win over Ferris at the Frisco tournament. And day one of the PGA Sony Hawaiian Open. Scores of interest: Ryan Palmer 1 under, Johnson Wagner 2 under, and Chad Campbell even. The leader is -7. By the way, NASCAR is having testing at Daytona. The season starts about a month and a half, and Danica Mania already underway. They wrote a story. It's about as bad as Tebow. They wrote a story about NASCAR, and they didn't mention anybody but Danica.
I can't believe anything's worse than Tebow.
I know.
That's blanketing
I don't know.
everything right now.
She's not even going to run a full season this year. She's not going to run a full season until like next year.
We'll hear more.
Or the following year.
He knows the whole story.
That's true. All
We can do a
right.
whole hour on it.
Oh, boy. Thank you, Lee. One nightmare a parent has is a child being hit by a school bus.
And it happened to that young man in Oklahoma, but amazingly, it didn't end up being a nightmare. His story is next.